bare metal. From one tribulation to another tribulation. That's what's coming. Nothing but hardcore tribulation. And the Lord is doing that because there's no faith on the earth for the majority of the world. Okay? That's why he said, my servants shall eat, but they shall be hungry. It's only a select few that understand what's about to take place on the level that we know according to the scriptures.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Or went into the house, Salakia, I'm gonna start at the top. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Go ahead.
Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light?
Shall it be darkness and not light? So the day of the Lord is darkness. He's coming to kill a lot of people. Righteously so. Righteously so. Now the people of the world will say, oh, that's a wicked power. He can't do that. The Lord takes out people every day. I kill him and I make him alive. Okay? I bring down to the grave, I rise up.
Right.
I do all those things. Go ahead.
Even very dark and no brightness in it.
Even very dark and no brightness in it. So that shows you that the pastors of the world are liars. That shows you that the people of the world with those suits and big buildings that claim to be the prophets, that claim to have God's word, the gospel, that right there along with many other scriptures, prove that these pastors are liars and that they're not the real prophets, they are the false prophets.
That's right.
Go ahead.
All right. You want to keep going on that?
Sit on that verse.
Let me read this next verse, since you brought up the pastors.
Okay.
Verse 21. I despise your feast days.
The Lord despises your feast days. He don't like Christmas. He don't like Thanksgiving. He don't like none of that stuff. But the people of the world say he does because they're liars and because they worship Satan. But the word clearly says he's not with Christmas. You can read in Jeremiah 10 and find that. Thanksgiving.
Easter Sunday.
Okay. Why would the Lord be with man-made customs when he already has his customs according to his heart? But let's replace it with the so-called white man's inventions. Come on. Go ahead.
I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
And that's why you hear about horrible deaths on Christmas. A family going to go to their family and they get killed in a car wreck. The Lord ain't with Christmas. The Lord is not with that spirit of the world. That's worldly. And that's what we're telling our people, you so-called Negroes, which are the real Jews, to get up out of that worldly mind state. And that the real prophets are telling you that through the spirit. Okay? T.D. Jakes ain't going to tell you that. T.D. Jakes going to tell you to fill that plate up with money. You know what I'm saying?
Say this, T.D. Jakes is going to tell you to reap your harvest.
Yep.
But the Lord is saying get ready for his return. But T.D. Jakes is telling you it's time to ball out. It's time for you to be in a Mercedes or you to be in a Bentley.
Right.
But the scriptures are telling you it's time to get ready for the Lord's judgment.
That's right.
You got to understand them people lying to you. Right. You ain't got to believe every word I'm saying, but you know they lying to you. So if you're gonna come out and be all, critical of what somebody's telling you, we coming straight out the book. We read the scripture. Right. T.D. Jakes didn't read this, because if he did, y'all wouldn't be celebrating all this stuff like y'all are. So
that's a good point, because when we do read it, what do? They get mad, they backbite, they murmur. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites, our people, man, are a bunch of murmuring people. They're always talking shit. Mostly against the Lord and his man. Go ahead.
I'm going to start at top of verse 22 again. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
Right.
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
So all those Christmas plays, Thanksgiving plays that our people do in church, the Lord is not hearing that, man. The Lord is not with it. That's Satan's spirit. That's Satan's spirit making you think that you got the Holy Ghost, but you don't. Okay. Then they say, well, who are you? Who are you? Okay. When Yahweh shot, who they called Jesus on the scene, that's the same thing. Who are you? They told Paul, who are you? So that's going to happen forever until the Lord totally manifests who he is to the world. And that's what we work for, that's what we waiting for. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs.
The noise of thy songs. Because you're seeking to Satan when you're in these so-called churches that say they got God there, but they don't. They got the God, they got Satan as their God there, but not the supreme being. Okay? That's obvious. How is it the devil deceived the world, but then you refuse to take off the layers to see how he did it?
That's right.
So when somebody try to take off layers, they get mad. Well, you know that Caesar Borgia, that false picture of who they call Jesus, they ain't the real picture. What does it matter? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? For truth's sake. The Lord said you must worship me in spirit and in truth. That's what the Lord said. Go ahead.
But these people don't even acknowledge that there's even wicked in the world. They say, pretty much, a Christian will say, if I speak peace to it, then it's all good.
Right.
I can make a pedophile into a wholehearted Christian. Anything. No, the Most High turned these people into unclean. How you, like the scriptures say, how can you take an unclean thing and make it clean? You can't do that.
Right.
The Most High chose these people for destruction. Right. You think because you got Jesus, you can just speak everything into peace.
Hey, but hold on. But what they called Jesus told the disciples, that, look, it wasn't given to them, it was only given to you to know the mysteries.
That's right.
Out of his own mouth. But they get mad when we say that exact same thing.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols.
Right.
But let judgment run down as water. Woo! And righteousness as a mighty stream.
Let judgment run down as waters. We are in the time of judgment. Judgment. The Lord is angry, man. The Lord is not happy with the world and the state of the world. He's not happy with the world thinking America is the greatest of all time, and that's how we're going to live the rest of our lives, with America being the head and influencing the world. That influence is about to end, because America's going down by nuclear fire, by nuclear destruction. That's how America's going to be destroyed, and we can't wait. Hey, well, good. That's a good thing. So when you see the fire, you know that the Lord did it. All right?
Yeah, you're welcome. Precept for you. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, starting at the top. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
And how do you measure? You have to watch.
That's right.
You can't measure without watching. You can't measure without watching, and that's why America's going to be destroyed. America's going to be destroyed, man, completely. And we see it because we're measuring the prophecies and what we see in the world.
That's right.
That add up to the prophecies of this book.
That's right.
You got people say they believe in the Lord, but they don't want to do away with all the prophecies. Love, love, love. Don't read any prophecy about any judgment. Right? That's Satan. That's Satan. Only Satan would tell you that.
That's that trickery, or that tomfoolery that said, I like to throw that word out there, that Satan like to use. Yeah. He telling you it's all about love, but behind closed doors, he killing everybody. He poisoning the water.
Yeah.
You can't even breathe the air no more. Right. All the medicine that you think is helping you is really destroying your body.
That's right. Go ahead.
Starting at the top again. He measured me then and said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And that's right now. No, we can't tell you Monday, December 23rd, but we know we're in that time. Whatever day it lands on, whatever exact time it lands on within this time, we know it's in this time. We know it's in our generation.
That's right.
Because the signs have proved it to be so. Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things, these days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Uproars of people in the world. Uproars. And that's been going on for a minute around the world. It just keep going. It's not stopping. So how long do you expect uproars to happen, as the scriptures say, before the Lord come back? If it's been happening for a long time, for years and years at a time, then you know we close.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
It was uproars, it was uproars in the 90s.
Yeah.
What was it, Gulf Storm? Mm-hmm. It was uproar in the early 2000s, and it's major uproars now. So, I mean, it's clearly, the Most High is clearly telling you that I'm coming.
Right.
It's all about the change. But you people ain't listening to the message, mostly because the Most High didn't give it to you.
Right.
But even for the elect, we still have to wake up more of the elect.
Right.
So that's what the job, like the brother said, you have to be a watchman. But to be a watchman, you got to know what to watch for. So all those questions are being answered by the scripture. What do we watch for? Right here, it says uproars of the people. Now, are there uproars of the people right now? That's all that's going on.
Yeah.
It's wars against class, upper class, middle class, and the poor. It's war with gender, men against women. It's all across the board. Ain't nothing cool no more.
Right.
Everything is in an uproar. Everything from the blacks against the whites, the Asians against other Asians. It's all kinds of uproars. You got North Korea, they over there about to they said, well, you know, we just gonna blow up everybody. Y'all don't want to listen to us, we just gonna blow up everybody.
They ain't playing.
Right?
Hey, and what you said about the North Korea, that just shows you that it's time, because now we're in a time where the weak are saying they strong.
That's right.
They saying, look, it ain't the time during Truman, when y'all bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki with the atomic bomb, and everybody going, oh my God. No, we're in a time now where our technology, other nations' technology, is coming to par. Right. Other nations' technology, they're getting nuclear weapons. So it just adds up to the scripture. Let the weak say I'm strong. That's what they're saying. They're saying that we can bomb you now. We can nuke you now. That's prophecy. Go ahead.
That's right. And even though they're testing them, and some go in the water and some go over here, they're not doing nothing but perfecting that perfect day. Because they could just be sitting there doing nothing, but like the brother said, they moving forward. And that's the uproars of the people. So the elect are saying to themselves, well shit, what am I supposed to do? Get out here and push the Lord's truth.
Right, don't sit on it.
Go ahead. Verse 5, I'm going to read that again. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end. The end.
Hold on. A beginning and an end. America had a beginning, which was built off blood, murder, rape, robbery. But you think that place don't have an end? Everything has an end, but that don't. The only thing that don't have an end is the kingdom of heaven. That's the only thing that does not have an end, is when who you call Jesus comes, Yahweh, which is a real name, and establish the kingdom of heaven. That's a kingdom that's gonna never end. Everything else has a beginning and an end.
That's right. Including wickedness.
Right.
Wickedness has its beginning, and wickedness is about to have its end. Right. With the return of Yahweh and the return of the true world of how it's supposed to be, that wickedness is going to be gone. You won't have to worry about walking down the street and a woman got on tights, you staring, but you think to yourself, damn, she might have a dude. Let me turn away. You thinking to yourself, shit, man, I might be staring at somebody. I'm going on. Or you might get with a woman, get her number, the whole nine, you kissing on her in a movie theater. She might be with a dude.
Find that later.
You won't have to worry about that shit in your kingdom.
Right.
All that stuff is going to be put away.
Right. Satan's traps, basically. Trying to trap you in. Satan tries to trap you in to ruin your conscience. Right. That's what he does. So you can overthink to the point where you don't really think about, I'm tripping. But you overthink to the point where you condemn yourself. The Lord ain't dealing with that. You condemn yourself in the faith. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works.
Plain beginnings and wonders. America's beginning and becoming great is a great wonder of why. Why did the Lord allow America to get great? The same reason he allowed ancient Egypt to get great, to be destroyed. America is modern day Egypt, to be destroyed at the face of the earth. Who took the Israelites in slavery? Not Africans, not Negroes, but the real Jews of the Bible, the Israelites, which you took their nationality and told them otherwise. Go ahead.
That's right. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works and endings in effects and signs.
Right, and we know those signs because we understand the scriptures. And that's a mystery. Because the average people of the world don't know these signs. Because they think Trump is going to save America. Right there, that proves they don't know the sign. Go ahead.
Verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Works and faith, because we know faith is dead without works, vice versa. That's how you're going to escape, by doing the work. And guess what? The ones who do the work, the Lord said, know that they hated you, they hated me first. That's right. So they're not going to be likable guys, according to the world standard, because they're not of the world. Like Yahushua wasn't of the world. But they think if you're not upheld in this world, you couldn't be a prophet. You're not a man of the Lord. Because you don't have a building, you don't have a TV network pushing.
And even on the side of those that are preaching, they start to get caught up in that stuff. Well, damn, they say that, well, I ain't got a whole bunch of people out here with me, so I must not be doing the right thing. No, that's when Yahushua was walking the earth preaching, he had his disciples. And for a time, there was a big crowd, but when the fish was gone, the crowd was gone.
Right.
When the wonders and the works were, when the Lord wasn't doing that, then the people weren't there. They didn't care.
It's the same thing when you down here and a homeless man come up to the camp, act like he listen, yeah. And then you can sense he about to ask you for something.
Yeah.
He said, hey man, can you give me $1, man? I know. And then he dip out. Wait a minute. I thought you were just yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted that physical benefit.
Right.
That temporary.
Or with the main camp, we had the water in the bag. They'll sit there for 20 minutes. Yeah, man, y'all preaching, man. Can I get one of the waters?
And they leave.
All right. And go right in, you see him around smoking a cigarette or something like that.
But hey, to a point though, that shows you the characteristics of Yahushua. Yahushua still helped him.
Yep.
He knew in the spirit that they didn't believe, man. The certain one, he knew.
They condemning themselves by taking the water.
Right. Go ahead.
I'm going to start back in verse 8. Shall be, Salakia, for verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils.
From the danger, from the tribulation that's coming. America is about to be destroyed off the face of the earth. That's what's coming. America's in trouble. The people in America are in trouble. Because you are playing a part in an epic role of prophecy, of an epic judgment. Okay? So if you think America, I say this all the time, you can't believe in the Supreme, in the Son, and then say you believe in the world, meaning you believe in America holding on. America healing itself, America reviving itself. You can't do both. Right? Either you with the Lord or you with the world.